welcome to your reading. Let's see what your vibes are today. What is the energy of whoever's watching, please? We have the snake, we have the moon, we have the woman card, and we have a flower. So either you are a woman and this is a reading for you, or it's about a significant woman in your life. Feminine energy around here. It could also be about your feminine side, where you have, a lot of very feminine energy. There's the moon. Let's come out with the serpent. So there's some kind of slight imbalance happening here that's causing you to ruminate, that's causing you to possibly go into fairly toxic thinking behaviors. Oh, I'm seeing like temptation, snake with Eve. Could also be Kundalini rising, but happening in a way that's not fully stable or fully grounded. Can we get more information on the serpent, please? Let me move that out of the way. More information on the serpent, please. Are you overthinking something? Are you ruminating about something? Have you been diving deeper into spiritual practice, but maybe not doing the proper cleansing? Okay, so there's incoming news. We have the knight, the cavalier, and then we also have the cross. Something about your cross to bear. What is your cross to bear? You need to learn spiritual hygiene if it's not something that you're taking very seriously yet. I'm hearing that you're really stepping into your power. You're becoming very powerful. You're leveling up on that energetic, spiritual level. And because you're glowing and shining so brightly, that's attracting attention, both good and bad, which is fine, right? You're very well protected. You have a lot of strong forces around you protecting you too. But right now it's also time. So you've got the lucky clover. This is sort of like you're being protected at the moment because you're still learning, but you're getting to that transition period where this sort of we'll call it beginner's luck is starting to run out just in time for you to level up in terms of protecting yourself on the energetic plane, on the astral plane, on the spiritual plane. Maybe if you've been working on astral projection, or if you've been experiencing a lot of very vivid, realistic dreams where you're actually wandering in different realms, just before you go to sleep or before you're partaking in these practices, be sure to put protection around you. There's a lot of good resources. If you just give it a Google, his name's not coming to me. If you look up angel protection rituals, that can be a really good one to start off with. Even just thinking of that intention or imagining a glowing white ball around you. Speaking the words out loud are really powerful as well. I am protected. No matter what realm I travel to, I am protected. Negative energies, negative entities, anyone with negative intentions cannot see me, cannot touch me. I glow with divine light. I'm protected by my angels. Anything along those lines. Okay. 3 more, please. Thank you. So you have the whip. Oh, you have the bouquet. And you have the rats. Okay. So there is some kind of offer that's on the table or is about to come in. You're not trusting this offer for some reason. You have suspicions around whether or not it's genuine. Is it actually? Let's get one card to clarify. Can I get one for the whip, please? And one for mice. Oh, okay, so we've had the man card, we've got woman and man card, so it's some kind of partnership. With the bouquet here, I'm leaning towards romantic partnership. And okay, so this can talk to a very fiery, passionate attraction, the whip. It can also speak to some kind of toxicity within a relationship or being very triggered. For learning, though, to release like healing at a deep level. So we've got the Ace of Heart as well. Yeah, it's looking like some kind of love offer, but there's something off about it. Why? What is off about it? You've been developing your intuition, so you probably have some kind of inkling. If this is your reading, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, things are coming to mind. And there's the path, the crossroads card has come out. So there's this sort of indecision, like, should I go this way? Should I go that way? All right. Whatever you're distrusting or you're wary of around this offer and the way that you're thinking about it, there's something like if you imagine that there's a crossroads like this, right? Should I go down this path or should I go down that path? There's one dimension. And then maybe there's another dimension over the top of it, right? So you may think it's these choices, but actually there's also these choices of how are you going to go down this road? How are you going to go down that road? Where it's like, we'll say there's lower vibration on this level and then higher vibration at that level. So if you choose to go down like this path, but you do it at the higher vibration, then it's better than say like at the lower vibration of this path. So right now, where you're thinking and your perspective and what you're focused on is on like, do I go this way or this way? And Spirit is saying, actually, it's do I go this way or do I go this way, right? Like what frequency am I going down that road on? That's more important than which road you choose. So it's not the how, it's not the what, it's the how. It's not which path, it's how. Am I running, am I walking, am I flying? Am I levitating? Am I floating along? Am I crawling? Am I like getting dragged? Okay, I'm really getting with this card and the man, whatever offer's coming through. Like, so we're saying that there's fruit being offered. There is some kind of gift or abundance that is being offered. And then these little mice are coming through to me as negative thoughts. So there's perfectly good fruit that's being offered to you. There's a perfectly good gift that's being offered. And then your negative thinking patterns are risking spoiling whatever this is that's coming through for you, that's meant to be yours, that's sort of being offered to you on a platter. And then it's come through with, we'll say, the 7 of clubs. So I'm feeling both 7 of pentacles and 7 of wands. So there's this like a stand your ground against these little negative, like, especially like look at them clearly. Is it like, are these voices coming from a place of fear? They're coming from a place of fear, like little rats, right? Like go away. Let your like kitty out, your lioness out to like shoo them off. And then the other side is almost this is what it's all about more than this, right? Maybe you're wondering like, oh, should I, shouldn't I? It's more about this in terms of by going through this process, you're doing the groundwork, the dirty work, the hard work to healing and leveling up. Where it's like, regardless of who this is in this particular situation, if you don't heal and really fix your mouse problem, your negative thinking problem, these like negative patterns of fear that keep coming up, if you don't sort that out, then whoever's offering the fruit, whatever fruit's coming into your life, like it's going to be spoiled, right? So now it's an opportunity to really sort this out so that even if this situation doesn't work out, like something will come for you. Clearly, you have the bouquet. This is like a card of love. This is very stable. This is true, right? It's not an illusion. It's gifts. If it's not love, it's gifts. This could also talk to yang energy. So for some of you, this will be about like a man that's in your life or coming into your life. For others, what it is it's your masculine energy, right? So stepping into your manhood. Yes, and there's insecurities, like the rats, like insecurities that are sort of stopping you from taking what is yours, from grabbing hold of what is yours, from sort of like stepping to that emperor, yang, assertive energy. I'm hearing something like it's something for you to master at this level so that you can know how to be assertive and not aggressive. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Anything else? Oh, what are these fruits? Okay, I'm gonna ask tarot. Let's pull you some tarot cards for clarification. What are these fruits? What is the situation, please? What is this cross to bear? Yes, 8 of Pentacles, see? Time to do the work. Time to do that, the hard work, the groundwork. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. I shuffled. And Queen of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Okay, so all of this is about spiritual growth in the material plane. So it's connecting the two. It's connecting your spiritual self with your material self. How do you, like, now that you're going through this spiritual awakening, like if this is your reading, you have recently or are currently going through a significant spiritual awakening. And as that's happening, there's probably been like a disconnect between who you are now and like the life that you have been living or the people that were around you or what you have been doing, and getting there's almost like an emptiness to a lot of the actions that used to drive you or motivate you. You're just not finding the same juice in them anymore because like how you see the world has changed and shifted. That's okay. That's part of the process. It's normal. Like you will, yeah, it's like this part of the process is about connecting those two layers. And the way you do it, it's not it's not like a big rush or like a big leap. Right now, it's about just that step-by-step daily action, little things like you're not just gonna walk into the shops without thinking now that you're like vibrating at a level where you're more sensitive to energies. Before you go to the shops, you're going to do a little like 30-second intention, putting protection around you. After you come back from the shops, you're also going to do like a little mini cleansing. It could be with like sun bowls. There's this kind of stuff like protection spray that you can, just spritz yourself after you are done. You can do like aura fluffing with visualizations, like picking all of those little negative things that have maybe attached themselves to you, like cutting them off. You can use things like, this kind of stuff. This is bringing that spiritual, right, into the material world with like an object that you can touch and use and see. You can use a dagger to be cutting cords, cleansing. See, that's good. Burping, if you're burping a lot, that can be, like if you're new to this, that can be releasing energy, that can be healing. All very normal things. Okay. Getting this card. Anything else? Ooh, 8 of Voices, self-limiting beliefs. Oh, okay, that's also attached. That's what this is about. That's what these little mice are about. Self-limiting beliefs that you need to let go of so that you can reach this material fulfillment. spiritual fulfillment in the material world. Okay. Yeah, look really carefully at these thoughts that are coming through. What are those voices saying to you? That you're not good enough, that you can't do it. Like, question them. Why not? What is good enough, right? Who are they to say? Where are you looking for that validation? Would you let someone speak to your best friend or your sister like that? Okay, yeah. You don't have to do anything. You just have to pay attention and notice when those voices are there and the energy that they bring to you. And if you just keep every day setting that attention, like anything, if I can't go from doing no push-ups to like 100 in one day, but if I start with one push-up and then do that every day, like I'm sure that in a week, in a month, in a year's time, I'll be able to do more push-ups than I can right now. So same with this kind of really paying attention, observing like the patterns of your mind that you no longer want, that are no longer serving you. If every day, like every single time a thought does come up that doesn't serve you, that isn't even coming from you, right? It's some like, say, old programming, like bugs, malware that you need to delete and uninstall. If every time it tries to come online, you're like, oh, I see you. I'm not gonna feed you energy. I'm gonna think in another direction. It's gonna get weaker and weaker and weaker, and before you know it, like, even if it does pop up, it just doesn't have power over you anymore. For some of you, this could be a bad habit that's not related to like thinking, but it's related to some kind of addictive behavior around substances. And you have a really strong message that there's maybe some self-deception, a little part of you saying like, oh, it's okay. I can, like, I'm doing the meditation, the practice every day. It's okay that I'm, doing this other unhealthy habit because it balances out. Like, give yourself time, but just know that if your goal and your aim is to become, like, to grow spiritually, then part of that will be to let go of these physical material habits. Like, the two are linked. We're here having like a human embodied experience as spiritual beings, right? They're not disconnected. They're very much connected. For others of you, yeah, it's grounding your newly found spiritual beliefs or your spiritual practices in the material world through rituals. Rituals with things that you can touch, offering water. Getting crystals. Feeding your like spirit child with such things. Any final messages? Thank you. Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, so what is more dangerous, actually the most dangerous thing, more than other people's negativity or more than someone else deceiving you, is any self-deception that might be going on at the moment. Foxes are a sign. If you're seeing a lot of flowers and having some kind of emotional response, that's a sign as well that this message is for you. The color green, the color blue, the color purple. Amethyst. Snails. You got this. You got this.